Hey guys, Luke here, welcome back to Season 1, Episode 8 of The Player. In this series, we're going to be trying to go through and try and be like a real-life player, go to many clubs, all that sort of stuff, just try and work our way up to be the world's best. Hopefully, we'll be up there with Ronaldo by the end of things. So, we just changed a few little things there, not too much like major, just no drastic things. I think we might have changed some boots and maybe applied a few little traits. I don't think we actually changed boots, to be honest. Just the traits things at this stage. I think we applied a long trait and just some stuff we've acquired over the last few weeks. So this week we're actually playing at right striker. Now I'm not sure the reason for that. Yeah, maybe the manager's seen something. I mean, it might make sense considering I'm a right footer. We go through here and we take a left foot shot, and fortunately for us, the rebound comes back to us. But that was really good play. Like, you got to admit, that was a great play. A really nice run by me, and I was really surprised when they actually found it, because usually they the pass doesn't really work out, but it did in that instance. The shot with our weak foot was pretty awful, considering like it should have been finished the first time, but we got lucky that it came back to us. We play a little ball through there and it was offside, and then this one here we called for it, and the Newport County, the centre back or whoever it was, left back, I don't know, they just had a little bit too much strength for us there. But then right from the kickoff here, we go through, we lose it here, but we regain it in the space of like a second or so, I don't know. And then we just go through and we're going to cut back inside, and then we pass it across, and it's off both posts. So, you know, at that stage it's kind of like, oh shit, what have we got to do to like get an assist? I haven't even got an assist in this game yet. Just to get a little ball through there. We had like the initial pass from us was really good, and then the pass across and our poor finish was not so good. But yeah, nonetheless, we picked up a lot of stat increases, so that's the plus side from that. We didn't get the goal, but we got lots of boosts. So we have a nice little run here, just not necessarily down the wing because it wasn't originally, but just did some great work there. The only thing is that the end product, the cross into the middle, wasn't great, and that seems to be a theme with me. I don't know what it is, but I can do everything well, go down the wing, I can beat like 5 players in the middle, and then when it comes to either finishing it or getting the final pass, I'm no good. But I suppose with experience we would come to, you know, find players in position. Do I shoot? Do I do this? Do I do that? Yeah, just like real life. Like, we've only played, what, like 10 games or so, 15 games? I know we've played like 3 or 4 international games, and that's been the extent of playing with like high quality players, really. And I don't know, even the Socceroos team isn't exactly high quality. But as you can see, 75 rated, plus 8. Really good stats, I think, for a 75 rated, especially as a 20-year-old, which we are now. We started off as a 19-year-old, but it must have been a whole year since my dude's been born, or whatever. So this game, we're taking on Carlisle United. Now, I don't really know too much about Carlisle. I'm assuming it's Carlisle. Could be Carl Isle. I don't know. It wouldn't be that. Carlisle. That's what I'm going to call them. And then here's our Plymouth lineup. So we're up front with Reed. We're in the yellow kit, green kit, whatever you want to call it. And we're back on the left-hand side. So obviously the manager wasn't a big fan of me on the right. Maybe the whole thing of me coming in with my left foot a few times didn't really appeal to him. So I think that's a good move. And we just power our way through there. Like, we had no right to get through there, and we did. And then we nearly forced an own goal. That would have been quite interesting. And then there's a nice little ball over the top here. We don't quite get to it, but it's just showing that, you know, I'm starting to have a little bit more faith in the side. They're playing some decent balls now. We're just getting a lot better. I think we're coming like top of the table now. So, you know, in this league, we're not a bad side, but they're not a side that I desire to be at for very much longer. We whip in a nice little ball there. I think they did actually get a head to it, just not a very strong head to it. So we're going to stick in the middle here. We're going to come to it. I wanted to first time this ball. As you're going to see, we actually don't. But my goal was to kind of first time it and just curl it around, as you see in real life sometimes, but it didn't really work out. And we're going to beat this player here. Not necessarily like beat him completely, because he did get a touch to it. But yeah, but just that was the last chance of the game. And it was a really shitty way to end it, to be honest. But in saying that, like, this is all in hindsight, looking back and saying, oh, I should have done this, should have done that. I think like when it happened in the game, I was like, oh yeah, shoot a shot, but you know, I didn't, and we got to deal with that. And it's just experience. That's all it is. I know the Plymouth fans, they've got a lot of patience with me, I think, at this stage, and also my subscribers got a lot of patience with me. You can't expect me to just come through and score, you know, a goal every game, whatever. when there's very little service, those things are going to happen. But in saying that, like I said, they are getting better, and you know, I've got to finish. They might only serve up 1 or 2 chances in the game, but I've got to make sure that I finish them. I've got to be clinical. As you can see, like, I scored 1 goal in the last 2 games or whatever. I know with the match rating I don't really pay attention to it too much, and a lot of times I didn't even get to play all those games, so that's a bit frustrating because I get judged off games where I play like one of the games. But I thought, you know, we've been playing a little bit better, but I thought it's been a while since I've had that haircut, and in real life hair grows, and I thought, let's go for the headband, whatever. I think it looks cool. You see some of like the European players use it. I don't know if I'd ever use it in real life, but you know, we're going to go with that on this game because I think it looks kind of cool for my player. I don't know how long we'll have it for, because obviously I like to get different haircuts every now and again, so probably won't be a long-term thing, but we'll see how it goes. It might be a good luck thing. We might keep it until we lose a bit of form, because at this stage I think we're definitely in the best form we've had since we've been at Plymouth, as we make a nice little run and a great little ball over. What we do with it is the most important thing, and we cut inside, we take a shot, and that actually wasn't deflected, it didn't hit them. I think when it first happened in the game I was like, oh yeah, corner, and then it didn't happen. I was like, oh, okay. But a really, really nice run here. We put Reed through, and then Reed, he goes through and he misses, as he does all the time, as usual I should say. And then we whip in another little ball there, and it wasn't too bad, but it was very early. I think I actually meant to do a fake shot and it just happened, but there was a plus out of it. You can see all the big boosts up in the corner, all the stats increase I should say. And then we have a really nice touch, the first touch there. Oh, it might even mean the second touch, but anyways, that touch, that was so good. Very, very good. That one wasn't so good, but we ended up winning a penalty from that. Don't ask me how, but we did. I think the initial contact on the ball was good, but maybe we won it back or something in the space of losing it, and I don't know. And then they came through and took it away again, but this time it was a foul. So that's our 4th goal of the league, and you know what? I'd probably be content to just end the game at 1-1. But at the same time, I'm not the sort of player who can just defend. Like as a striker, I don't really go back and help the defense that often. Like when we're defending a lead, I like to stay up and be on the counter, although I will get back and help when needed, when I feel it's needed. But we call for the ball here. It's nice and early. The only thing is the angles got cut down a little bit. It wasn't that great, but you can see right there we knocked the shit out of that dude. I don't know who it was, but we just shoulder charged him, rugby league style, and I love it. And it looks like we're showing that we've got a little bit more aggression in this, standing up for ourselves in this league. It's a very physical league, and we're holding our own now. So that game, we won 1-0, and that's where we're going to leave it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, picked up our 4th goal, and hopefully you can leave a like if that's what we're going for. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next episode, guys. Bye!